What's up, YouTube? So, YB, YoungBoy's Utah neighbor, has surprisingly, for maybe some, kind words about Kentrell, who we know as YB. But this particular video is more about perception versus reality and expectation versus reality, and what some may think before they even know what someone's gonna say. Hey guys, I'm Corey, and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with Corey. If this is your first time tuning in, hit that subscribe button. But before we get started, wherever you are in the world today, I mean wherever you are in the world today, I really do hope you're having a great day. Guys, as you know it, my channel is about people, places, and things. And this time, we're talking about perception versus reality and expectation versus reality when a woman, a Utah woman, who doesn't look like YoungBoy, has nothing but kind words about him and even uses his government name. Neighbor says she's baking him cookies to return to Utah. NBA YoungBoy has been serving time in prison after pleading guilty to federal charges last December. NBA YoungBoy's neighbor in Utah says she's excited to have him back home and is planning on baking him cookies to celebrate his return to the Olympus Cove neighborhood. Guys, check out this clip.
On the street. So basically, a lot of people in this neighborhood walk their dogs down the street because it's just flat and convenient. And if you walk in the cove, it's up and down, up and down. So most people like to just, have a little stroll with their dog in the morning or the evening, and no one has ever said anything. And
so you were surprised by this on Saturday.
Well, I was, because I didn't know he was back. I didn't know that Kentrell is back. So I think I'm going to bake him some cookies and bring over because we had such a nice chat after his dog.
You thought he was a nice guy.
He's a very sweet kid. I mean, he's really young. This is a very young person. Very, very young person. Very kind. He called me ma'am. I told him I've never listened to his music. He said, I don't recommend it. That's
He
what
said that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he said, ma'am, I don't recommend it. He has a southern accent.
Why?
Guys, as I said in the opener, this is going to be a short video today. Happy Friday to all of you guys. But, this is interesting. The man serves time, obviously, for the charges that was placed upon him. But let's talk about what makes this a very interesting video today. That's because YoungBoy is a who's black and also a rapper who happens to live in Utah. And I'm gonna say again, perception versus reality, because in this world we live in, you're gonna be judged before most people even get to know who you are. A kid goes to, some examples. A kid comes to school, oh, that kid's gonna be a cut up. Or a person starts a job, oh, that person looks lazy. Oh yeah, he's a rapper, he's gotta be trouble. And that's what this video is all about. This woman didn't see him the way probably most of the world sees him. Other than the people that grew up with him, family, people that are from where he's from, know him, that truly know him. Here's his neighbor, who not only had nothing but kind words to say about him, and also understood that he was a young person, but called him by his real name. Hell, I didn't even know that myself. But we live in a world where you are judged before anyone knows who you are, or your character, or who you are as a person. And that's why I titled this video, or I put in there in quotations, expectation versus reality. There's been the two words I've been using in 2025. What some may expect can be totally different than what's actually happening. And then someone's perception of you or anyone else can turn out to be totally different in reality. So guys, As always, thanks for the pull-up. Hey, leave a comment. What's your thoughts about YB neighbor who had nothing but kind things to say about him, and the video says she's going to bake him cookies? What's your thoughts about, in the world we live in today, expectation versus reality, perception versus reality? You leave a comment. And as always, thanks for the pull-up. Hit that subscribe button. Until the next time, let's talk with Corey. Let's talk with Corey out.